Quitte your path.
Başa sen.
이쪽하구나. Desolate.
You see Papo cowering by the side of the road. Papo. Oh. Yeah, it costs 200 actually. Recruit one earlier. Oh, that's our Papo. Oh, that's cool. So we can actually get Papo back. Okay, so you just can't let them die, I guess. Well, let them be defeated, and then they're gonna run away. Okay, let's try and get this this blessing here, because I don't think I can. Well, it's just a sparring, right? Guess we'll gain up to 5 random battle cards. You will lose 5 HP. Well, that actually might not be too bad. Oh, the blessing actually gives you resolve. So, okay. Whoops. Now let me try this sparring thing. See what happens. Is this like the same, you see here, is this the same conversation? Yeah, it is. Because I remember her talking about the priest being a hard ass. So, they should actually just leave it as not highlighted. So that we know that we already had that conversations, but... Hash? Who's Hash? Oh. Yeah, I heard you talk to him about this too. Okay. You must be getting antsy out here all alone in the woods with only stick in the mud for company. Want to spar? Okay. It's hard work, but you both learn something before it's through. Okay. Oh, it's not an actual card battle, it's just a simulated one, and you just lose 5 HP, but then you get a card or something. Oh, the cards gain XP. Okay. Okay, so how do I upgrade my... discard a card. Actually, might come in handy. Spend up to 3 combo, deal 2 damage per combo spent. I'll take discard a card. I don't think we have something that can discard cards right now. Okay. I don't have any, I don't have a lot of money to go to the meat market. So we have 3 different quests here. So this is like a main quest. Nadan can sneak you into the auction if you do some work for spree. is the organized band of outlaws and raiders that survive on the outskirts of Admiralty territory. Well, we have to pick one or the other, okay. So that lady that we were trying to kill, was she part of the Admiralty? I really didn't catch that, I guess. Well, let's do this quest first, this main quest. Brenda needs your help contacting local merchants. I might be interested in buying stolen goods from Grout Bog. You get a hip flask. Okay. It's gonna be an encounter because it's guess not. Brenda flashes you a complicated hand signal and then watches you expectantly. Can I help you? Sorry, I keep forgetting where I am. I take it you've never been to Grout Bog. Actually, I was born there. Impassable marsh owned by the Spark Barons who excavate its vagrant age ruins. Bad memories. Sure, those are the primary export after all. But you made it out, which means you might just be exactly who I'm looking for. How do you feel about a bit of light smuggling? Is it light smuggling because the cargo ain't heavy, or because the law-breaking aspect is kind of ambiguous? The second one. First one depends on how strong you are, I guess. And what brings you here? You got a day pass or something? Not bloody likely. I've been brought along as part of the Baron's entourage. They need a laborer like me to do the heavy lifting. Now I see where the smuggling comes in. And so what was that weird salute all about? The Rise is working to liberate the workers, so we have to be discreet about the Spark Barons. Rise? A loose group of union organizers and freedom fighters campaigning for workers' rights. Okay. The signal helps us tell friend from foe. Or at least it does in the bog. Here it just makes us look silly. I hope that works out. Didn't go so well the last time in my recollection. You were there for that. I don't remember much of how it started, but I sure remember how it ended. You know anyone by the name of Vapin? 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 Or Ekta? Or maybe Prindo? Never heard of the first two, but how do you know Prindo Kalandra? We were friends way back when she's still alive. And kicking, often, literally. Hold it, whatever you're involved with, don't say anything that might get her in trouble. I can get a message to her if you want, when I go back. No, I wouldn't even know what to say. I miss you is a good start in my experience. Can we just change the subject, please? Your call. So the Spark Barons still hold dominion in Grout Bog, huh? Kinda expected the cult might have kicked them out by now. Nope. The treaty's intact, though the Barons certainly know they can use the cult as a threat to keep us in line. Things are bad, you know. We could probably use someone like you on our side. Once was enough, thanks, but good luck. And I mean it. Let's talk. What's the job? It's a simple sale. I got goods worth unloading and leads who want to buy. Only problem is I've been made. There's Spark Barons here in Murder Bay. Deltrian Admiralty. Who would definitely recognize me. I need you to approach the buyers on my behalf. Convince them to come to me so we can close the deal. Okay. Sure, I'm in.
ソペサナ
It'll be fun to stick it to the barons for old time's sake.
出国は
Sure, I mean, if you're not having fun, what's the point, right?
先方
Here's where to meet once you make contact with the buyer. Okay. Okay. See, and then they have like these other options where it's no longer highlighted because you've selected them before. It's interesting. Oh no, that's because you don't have enough money. Okay. His name is Lily. Where this Lily would sell his own grandmother if he thought he could buy her back at half price next week.
Quanto picking up?
Datey. What is that you're in the market for some goods from Grodbog? Could be, but I've been burnt by those crazies before. How do I know their goods are good? Oh, Donna was gonna help us still? Okay. Because this is the stuff the Spark Barons thought was good enough to bring to the auction. Okay, let's see what he has here. When destroyed, received 30 shells. Oh, that's good. He's got damages for 4 resolved. Okay, back card to draw a pile at the end of this turn. Okay. That's good enough. This must be a 5 shell. We pay him 5 shells. It's gonna add that to our deck every single round. It's crazy. At the end of each turn, a random card in hand costs an additional 10 shells this round. Oh god. Gotta get rid of that quickly. Wow, you have to pay shells to use this card? My god.
Encima.
Wow.
Tiputitsu.
I don't like those. We're gonna take 8 damage.
Sukkiko. Vertinache.
This guy's annoying. Look at all these kickback freaking cards now in your hand. It's crazy. Fine.
Lasciata.
Fine.
Lasciata.
Just want to get it over with. Attack a random opponent, argument, evoke, play 4 hostility cards in a single turn. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Easy, easy, keep it out of sight. You're basically getting auction grade relics, but without having to compete with the cult. Sounds good, right? Perhaps too good, but I believe you. Lead the way, but don't expect me to let my guard down. Okay. Lily clears his throat. You're a rational business person, right? You're not caught up in Rise's politics, are you? Talk about professionalism. I'm a grifter. I do folks' dirty work, and they pay me for it. Politics are not part of my job description. I totally respect that. That's why I'm prepared to offer you a lot of money to do a slightly different job. These Rise bozos have been flapping gums far and wide about their stolen goods for weeks. I know a baron who will pay top dollar for the location of that camp. I can make money on the goods, but I can make a lot more on the info and have less work to do. What do you say? I like money, so ooh, but we can blackmail him. Yes, 200 shells, I'll do it. Those Rise bozos seem pretty dangerous if you ask me. Maybe I'll tell them what you just said. I wonder what would happen then. Okay, we gotta win this though. Oh, I need 4. Okay. Oh, here we go.
保護自由と
Nice.
Bishop up.
さらに調子
That is so annoying.
そかすそ
Oh god, it's one of the cards affected by that shit.
そうホシェスピエポドク
Organ.
ティエシキビア シュクデカ ショトク
Suki.
ドクニ
Mahasi.
ラシアポク
Oh, that's very good. They lose 2 resolve and you gain 2 resolve, yeah.
Shiosasid.
You don't want this getting messy. Whoa, good point.
Seems to Kelsia.
I know when I've been bested.
Ahon.
How about I give you a little something and we pretend this never happened, okay?
ゴタタ
200 shills. Yes, please. Nice. You arrive at the Rise camp.
Sushiata.
So where's the stuff?
Kene tipo na.
We meet at last. Let me show you what we have.
Sunakan pawana.
Saul, please keep an eye out for trouble, will you? Lily and Brenna retreat into a tent. You can just barely hear their muffled deliberations through the canvas. The haggling goes on for quite some time. You scan the surrounding trees for threats. After what seems like an eternity, Brenna and Lily emerge from the tent, all smiles.
Kasi senasyo.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Oshashia.
Don't spend it all in one place now. Lily nods in your direction as he leaves.
タクホ
I take it things went well?
Kyo na pia pa.
Yes, now we can buy the supplies that we need to really bring it to the Barrens.
Si pia pa.
I'll be in here in the bay for a couple of days wrapping up business. If you're looking for exotic goods from the bog, feel free to drop by. 80 shills. Okay.
Kuachiote.
ショソソ
What are you doing here in Murder Bay?
Sensako.
Why, rising? Hell, of course.
Tashi sil.
That's a Rise joke. I don't like these limited time cards that gets destroyed when after you've used them, after a certain number of times using them. It's like, what's the point? And they're very expensive. I need to make more money before I get them. What Rodana has sacrificed in scruples, he's made up for in passive aggression. Another day in the feud. Oh, he sells cards again. They're item cards. No thanks. Gao has one of those faces you love to hate or hate to love. It's interchangeable, really. Aye. You spot a young Kradeshi sitting at the desk. She doesn't look like your average officer, though. Her uniform has a modified fit, and her boots are too slick for requisition. Are you Ulu? Ulo. I'm Sal. Fish mentioned we might be able to help each other out. You're the bounty hunter then. I've been waiting to meet someone with just your particular set of skills. You want Casio dead? And it just so happens I do too. Do me a solid and I'll get you where you need to be to make it happen. Play by my rules and the killing blow will be yours. I promise. What do you say, Hunter? If the Admiralty's so tough, why don't you have Casio in custody already? Casio pays well for allies in the upper ranks. We've got implicit orders to leave her alone. I break those orders and I may as well be breaking my own neck. So you're no help at all then. In a few days, the cult will be hosting an auction in Murder Bay. They send their starchiest callers to trade relics for contracts. And Casio's got the most labor contracts in the bay. Of course, a hunter like you has no hope of an invite, but it so happens I picked the security detail. You want your opportunity, Hunter? Stick with me and I promise to get you into that auction. If Casio is so important, who's to say she'll show up to the auction herself? Because she has competition. This year, the Admiralty wants to negotiate an annex. Official citizenship for everyone. The cult wants to say no, of course, but with mainland support, a deal will get made all the same. Which means more laws, more rules, and no more legal gray area for Casio to wash her feet in. So she'll be there to stop it, with blades drawn if she must, and no one who will want to be seen protecting her. What? And no one who will want to be seen protecting her. No offense, but I got no love for the Admiralty. Why should I work with you? Because I'm not the Admiralty. I'm me. The upper ranks are full of inflated egos and blue-blooded ingrates who take their privilege as a matter of course. If they aren't in Casio's pockets, they're in the cults or some other rich scumbags. Oh, so you're the good guy, righting wrongs in a corrupt world? Hesh no, but I don't like Casio, and I won't let the brass tell me to look the other way. And I'm willing to work with an Ikderek. That should be all you need to know. So what am I supposed to do for you, officer? The brass have too many corrupt ties, and it keeps me from doing my job. I could stop half the crime in Murder Bay if the crooks would stop paying off my superiors. But you aren't on Admiralty payroll, and it would wipe the smug look off their faces if you went around cleaning up their mess. So I'm what, an office prank? You're a lesson they need to learn, but I might have been planning on documenting their reaction, sure. So I take it you're a fan of the annex? I don't know. That's politics. But too many people take their cue from Casio, and I'm sick of not being able to do my job. The spree make life interesting, but only if I actually get to arrest them from time to time. Sounds like you should quit the admiralty and become a hunter. On your salary? I'll keep my commission, thanks. Besides, that's what delegation is for.
So she be
I'm in, but if I end up taking a fall so you can get a promotion or whatever, please, if anything goes wrong, it will be your fault, I promise. It will be your own fault, I promise.
Shoshutuka.
Oh, good. I was worried you wouldn't. Why would the other guy hate me, though? He wouldn't know that I'm working with her. Oh, good. I was worried you wouldn't have anything reassuring to say. First up, you'll need this. Take it.
Shadisa.
What is this? Oh. I like that he's shaking that guy over there. Oh, I can only pick one. I'll take Ulu's requisition because she's in the picture. Folks here take any edge they can. If you can't compete, you're serf's line. Consider this your deputy's badge. A gift for my favorite investment. That sounds extremely suspicious. Impossible. I'm wearing a badge. Alright, so when can I start? What would be a good use of your time? If we're going to keep the roads clear for the auction, I need some intel on spree activity. Problem is, they're as paranoid right now as I am, so the usual leaks have been stopped up. I need you to find me an informant, someone who will give us the goods without clapping back. Think you can handle that? She's looking for a mole. Tick. Oh, I'm friendly with Tick, I think, right? Okay. Got it. Now scoot. I have schemes to incubate, plots to hatch. I think she is. Oh, Tick is over here. Okay. Beat Tick into compliance now. Well, my resolve is a little low though, but we're gonna try this. Word on the street is you're in over your head. That sounds like a sales pitch. You're selling weapon or something? Even better, have you considered the benefits of Admiralty protection? I like that the pet actually gets into the diplomacy part of the game too. That was the intent. We should be able to take care of this round, I think. Maybe not. Wow, double composure in all arguments. I like brainstorm. Draw 3 cards. You better listen close. Look, what have you got to lose? This spree will cut you loose sooner or later, and then nobody will protect you. Turn informant and you can get a new start. In Bead Fields, the Lake Spit, heck, maybe even Supplicant City. Relatively mild and fertile area of Havaria south of Murder Bay, rigorously controlled by the Admiralty. Farmers are indentured to Deltry and must hand over the bulk of their produce in exchange for rations. An opulent and corrupt city in the far north of Havaria, ruled by the cult of Hesh. You think they'll really let someone like me into Supplicant City? Sure, if you were cooperative enough. Okay, I will do it. I've already got enough enemies as it is. But the pay better be good. Nice. You're stopped by an Admiralty patrol who seem fixated upon your animal companion. Yeah. Do you have a license for that animal? It's a new bylaw, but unlicensed animals are to be seized for the Deltrian state. Fuck that. I want to keep my puppo. It's a 4-star fight. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can convince him though, because my resolve is 25. I might not be able to beat him, because I don't know how tough he is. So we'll just try and convince him. Surely we can come to some kind of alternate agreement. You keep that leashed? That is cute. Okay, so we're gonna use Flourish when it gets pretty desperate, when he has a lot of intent, I guess. Yep. Okay. Nice.
Sokana Sobia. Dia Shakibia.
What? This card is removed permanently once we use it? We can only use it once? Eh.
Ohua Tiuto. Sokafuso. Piepotuku. Shukuta. So,
I'm on your side here. For example, say I hand over this animal and say it rips your throat out. Rips my throat out. Why would... Well, it's a wild animal. I know it might seem like my pet, but really it's just been following me around for a spell. Seems to like me enough for now, but who knows, maybe that will change. Ah, well, if it's a wild beast, then I suppose it's exempt. As you were civilian. Papa looks up at you, tongue hanging lazily to one side. You're a good boy, Papa. Papa looks like he agrees. Cute. Hello, Sal. Well, you were right. Tick has agreed to work with you. I did my best to be the persuasive arm of your will. Oh yeah? I'd like to see you flex. Nice work. I'll be sure to pick something a little more challenging next time. Wouldn't want you getting bored with me before the auction. 175. Nice. Ooh, we get another graft. Well, that's actually a really good, that's a really good graft there. So every turn, one of the cards actually get reduced, the cost reduced by 1. Hostility cards deal additional +2 damage. Remove 1 stack at the start of your turn. What does that mean? Remove 1 stack. So like, yeah, I don't understand what that means. Remove 1 stack at the start of your turn. What's this one? All cards gain 1 minimum damage. That seems kind of silly. If it says all cards, does that mean even passive or defensive cards? So whenever you play this defensive card, it's going to deal at 1 damage? If that's what it means, then it's pretty good, but I'm not sure. Your allies receive 2 power when they join battle. So I'll try this scimitar here and see what happens. I'm done with you for the day. But this isn't an exclusive arrangement. If you have other work that needs doing, go for it. Mind chatting for a bit? It's been a while since I had colleagues. Were you born in Murder Bay? I was, actually, though I'm supposed to pretend otherwise. 2 of my siblings were born in Deltree, and my parents would have preferred that for all of us. That sounds loaded. My parents are minor nobility. They offended the delicate sensibilities of some mainland oozer or another. Suddenly they find themselves in soft voluntary exile to Havaria.
¿Qué pato?
Now the entire brood is supposed to redeem them so we can all go home.
Super Sama.
Seems like a lot of pressure. Not if you don't keep it under a lid. I have my outlets. I just remind myself I'm here because I want to be.
Piepa Tsepa.
How do the other officers feel about you working with a hunter? They don't know, probably. Oh, they had a few choice words. Oh. Some because of their pride, others because maybe they don't want you figuring out what they're up to.
Shosha.
We had dirty cops on the derrick, too.
Shetel Paho.
Getting the upper hand on them was a specialty of mine. Is that right? Guess you needed to be wily to work your dead off as fast as you did. Well, if you see a chance to put that skill into use, I'm all ears.
Paputi So.
Keep that in mind.
Kiasotu.
If you're willing to cut corners, maybe we should recruit some help.
Gotatel.
There was another guy who wanted to help me get into the auction.
Tashil Tia.
What was his name? Nadan? Ah, Nadan. Do you know him? Oh, sure. He's only tried to kill me about 5 times. It's a good thing you came to me because I'm gonna take him down. And if you were working with him, I'd take you down along with him. Just something to keep in mind. Someone in my position might be suspicious of a hunter asking so many personal questions. Hey, no offense meant. None taken. Not a lot of friends on the derrick, right? You want to get friendly on the job? That's your call. But just keep in mind I prefer you ask questions rather than favors. Enjoy the rest of your day, Hunter. I have a feeling you'll make the most of it. Well, the job's done. You can tell Fish she was right. He'll suit my needs just fine.
Shakape.
That's it? You must have more work for me. Points of enthusiasm, but cool your jets, Hunter. We don't want to ruin a good thing. Go, be a hunter. Do whatever hunters do. Collateral always makes a job go easier. I'll send word to Fish when I'm ready to work with you again. Ooh. Socialize with Kadwa. I don't even remember who Kadwa is. Your friend Feporo is in trouble. We have a chance to save her before it's too late. That sounds more important than just chit-chatting with Kadwa. Like I said, I don't even remember who Kadwa is. So. Stripe friends in trouble. You find Fapora under Trina's heel, looking one blow away from the worst day of her life. No, we have plenty of health, so maybe we should just save her. You make enough of a racket to draw Trina's attention. Trina is this one over here. Okay, Bile Broker's chemist. Fiporo is... Oh, I bought them drink. So for these to trigger, you need to be friendly with the patrons of these establishments, so that you can get potential side quests to trigger. That's interesting. So if I never bought her a drink, then this wouldn't be an option. I take it. Okay. Sal? This has nothing to do with you, Grifter. Stay out of it. We will attack her because she's only a 2-star difficulty, so we should be okay. We have a lot of health. You're gonna regret messing with any of mine, pal. She doesn't even have any weapons. Well, she has a knife, but I'm not doing anything with it. Wow. Dang. 1 wound for every card played. Oh, wow, that's nasty. Okay, let's do the defensive and see if I'm able to damage the opponent while using a defensive card. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. Nope, so that doesn't work like that. So the minimum 1 damage is like, maybe if they're able to block the actual damage, they will still get damaged by 1. I guess that's what probably means, so... Execute. I don't play around. If you're gonna fight with me, you're not gonna be spared. You know, because you're gonna come back and backstab me when I'm not looking, so I'm gonna just kill you now. Take care of the problem. Known thug. Deal 1 resolve damage to a random opponent. That's not too bad, I guess. But it's just... Thanks, Sal. You actually saved my skin there. Trina has always hated me. She can't hate anything now. Come on, let's get you somewhere safe. Vapora loves you. You wanted to capture her loyalty. Don't waste it. All allies gain +5 health and damage. This is a boon. Oh, okay, so it's added to your list of boons. Oh, I also have social banes. Okay, interesting. You take Vapora to shelter and after dressing her wounds, get back on the road. Oh, you're not gonna spend the night with her? Okay. Let's check out what they have for sale here. Oh, it's just a regular freaking item card. No thanks. Let's try this one. You think you'd be used to constant interruptions, but you're still surprised when a stranger approaches out of the shadows. How's it faring, Grifter? Fancy a test of your mettle? I don't usually go in for random brawls unless I'm getting paid for it. It's not that kind of test, Hunter. That's metal with a capital M. Only some in Havaria are fit to wield it. Ask about metal. What exactly do you mean by metal? It's the only currency truly native to the Griftlands. Exert your influence and you will draw in metal as you draw breath. Sounds like nonsense. Your skepticism serves you well in combat, but not here. Here, find this shrine and see for yourself. Plundak. Pulls out a map and points to a location that is seemingly just a cave.
Supikina.
And take this to get you started. You'll soon see what I mean. Okay. So where's this cave? Oh, it's over here. Huh.
Sensei.
Wait, did you seek me out just to recommend your own store?
Oanza.
You've heard of word-of-mouth advertising, haven't you?
Latiakoma.
Just have a look at my wares, and I think you'll agree it's a solid recommendation.
Kakishalpa. Kiasutia.
What is metal anyway? It's a measure of how tough you are. Once you have it, nobody can take it away from you.
Sadatun.
Not even death.
Sonhokiaku.
Oh, so it's a spiritual thing?
Pemesho.
If only you were so lucky.
Kanchesiana.
How do I get metal?
Latiakon.
You need to earn it.
Shishopama.
Do hard things. Prove yourself.
Santamosa.
Metal will follow.
Poshoanapa.
Can I just, like, buy it?
Patsuka.
Yeah, that works too.
Tesienpo.
Parting with shills is a hard thing to do, after all.
Shososo.
So what's a flourish?
Latiakoma.
It's a power that builds up within you to be used in time of great crisis.
Soputesha.
And I can learn this from you?
Shishopama.
No, I can't teach you anything.
Latiakon.
I just help you unlock what's already there. Okay.
Takuhoa.
I want to learn something new. Ooh. Prestige points are shared between the 3 characters in the game. Earn more prestige point when defeating each boss. Okay. I see. Interesting. Okay.
Pemesho.
200. Wow. So it's 50 each per point.
Kotatao.
Oh, I see what it is. It's like stats. It's for stats. Start the game with additional shills. Increase your maximum resolve. Let's increase her. I don't have any problems though with the negotiations, so maybe increase her health. Let's just do that.
Santamosa. Sopesana. Kepopopa. Malkiwana.
And I wanted to go somewhere, right? I wanted to go to, the roadside market. Okay, let me just do that real quick, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So I'm gonna go eat lunch. Yeah, this guy doesn't like me. That's right.
Kotamuki.
And funny thing about her is, like, I should have helped her instead of the other guy, because she's the one selling the good stuff. But I wonder if I helped her instead of him, that he would be selling the good stuff instead. Maybe just the way the game is. Very bad card to get rid of. So he sells cards. Okay, and the lady sells like the graphs. Okay, is there anything I want here? Double your influence. What does influence? What does that do? Oh, all diplomacy card deal maximum damage. Influence is an argument with 2 resolve. Oh, okay. And I don't understand the whole remove one stack at the start of your turn. Maybe we'll do duplicity. Does he sell anything new once? Oh no. Okay, so there's a limited amount of cards that he sells.
Zurgia. The Pulsinato. The Kenashuba.
Remove a battle card.
Shukepiola.
No, I have nothing to remove. And she sells battle cards. Okay. I like that. I'll take spines. Okay. And there's this guy. Oh, this is the guy who sells the he sells the your pet.
Shapoa. Okolo.
Okay. Oh, he also sells cards. Just item cards. Okay. Alright, well, I am going to go eat lunch. I'll be back a little later today. I got a lot of stuff to do though, but I'll be back maybe in a couple of hours. Bye bye.